Hey there, it's Kurt Nilsen with Sunrise Mortgage Group in Oregon City, Oregon. This is part 6 in a series of mini classes covering all the steps in the home buying process. Over a number of weeks, I'm going to go step by step and walk you through the home buying process from A to Z. My goal is to cover the top things you need to know and questions that we mortgage brokers and my realtor friends get asked every day about the home buying process. In parts 1 through 5, we covered contacting a lender early before you start seriously looking at homes, getting pre-approved, finding a great real estate broker, finding your home and getting your offer accepted, and part 5 covered the home inspection and home appraisal process. If you haven't watched the first 5 parts, I encourage you to do so. You can just scroll down on this page and find them. In part 5, I talked about the fact that the home inspection and appraisal process are two of the things that could potentially add a little more time to the closing process. And I emphasized the importance of being flexible with the closing date because there's many factors that could add to the time it takes to close the loan that are out of anyone's control. From the time your offer is accepted to the time your transaction closes, there are many people from multiple industries working on your transaction. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and everyone is trying to meet the close date deadline. The good news is that there are things that you can do to help this big team keep things running smoothly and shorten the time it takes to close your loan. By now, your mortgage professional has submitted your file to the underwriter for final loan approval. Yes, you already have an approval, but a final approval is needed after we get the appraisal back, as the lender needs to have a look at the collateral that's being used as part of your loan. If you haven't been asked already, you'll be asked for updated pay stubs, bank statements, and any investment account statements. You can help a great deal by having these items handy to send to your lender when they ask. It's best if you can get the requested items to your lender the same day, if at all possible. One of the biggest issues that we see that slow down a real estate transaction and delay the close times is a slow response from the borrower when asked for these items, as the loan cannot proceed until these items are provided. Okay, so here's the straight scoop because I know that you want it. The reality is, yes, it can be a pain sometimes with all the things that a lender may ask for, and everyone's situation is different. Sometimes the lender doesn't need much documentation. Other times it can frankly be a bit of a hassle. Again, it's different for everybody. People that have had past credit issues, collections, a bankruptcy will be asked for more documentation, as will those who are self-employed, and people that have a lot of bank transfers, hard to trace deposits, and recent credit inquiries. I mention all this because I want to be very upfront and let you know that at times it may seem like the lenders are asking for a lot. Depending on the situation, lenders may ask for seemingly ridiculous documentation and explanations, including proof that all your blood relatives going back to the Stone Age were financially responsible. Of course, I'm exaggerating on that last one, but it's important to understand that all these new federal lending guidelines require a lot of documentation. And frankly, this can be a hard pill to swallow, especially for those with excellent credit or those who remember how easy it was to get a loan prior to 2008. But times have changed. The new federal guidelines have been put in place that require this documentation process. Please know that all this is common practice, that everyone borrowing money for home loans these days is going through this, and you're not being singled out. Here's some words to the wise and to keep things running smoothly while your loan's in process. Please don't apply for credit, buy on credit, give out your social security number, or be late on any payments. Cash deposits are extremely troublesome, so please keep cash away from your accounts. Also, any non-payroll related deposits are a hassle, and they must be explained and paper trailed. Just check with your lender before you make any non-payroll deposits. Avoid moving money around from account to account. Don't make job changes, and in general, just don't do anything financial while the loan's in process. It's a good idea, as I mentioned earlier, to keep your pay stubs, your bank statements, and your investment accounts handy for when the lender needs it. So that's it for part 6 of the Smart Oregon Homebuyer Workshop series. Stay flexible with the closing date. Keep your paperwork handy so you can get it to your lender quickly when they ask. Understand that everyone goes through this paperwork process, and don't do anything with your finances while your loan's in progress. You're almost to the closing table, and it won't be long till you get the keys to your new house. Thanks a lot for tuning in.